Hello friends, before we start, I want you to ask yourself one question. Do you actually know how much money you're entitled to right now from the DWP? Because here's the truth, thousands of pensioners across the UK are still being paid the old rate, missing top-ups they qualify for, or have no idea a change has already taken effect that puts more money in their pocket every single week. And nobody from the DWP is going to ring you up and tell you that's not how the system works. So today I'm going to walk you through exactly what's changed, who it affects, the exact amounts in pounds, and the phone numbers and gov.uk pages. You need to sort this out properly, calmly, one step at a time. Here's why this matters right now. The DWP and HMRC operate on what's called a claim-it-yourself system. Unlike your tax code, which HMRC adjusts automatically, most pension and benefit increases or eligibility changes are not applied automatically to everyone. If you don't check, you don't claim, and you don't ask, you can simply miss out, sometimes for years, before anyone notices. This isn't a conspiracy, it's just how a stretched government department operates. So the responsibility, unfortunately, falls on you and people like you watching this video. Before I get into the numbers, if you find this kind of information useful, hit subscribe and tap that bell icon. Genuinely, the people who subscribe to this channel are the ones who find out about these changes before the deadlines pass, not after. I post these breakdowns as soon as the rules update, so you're never the person finding out 3 months too late that you missed a payment you were owed, right? Let's get into it. Point 1. The new state pension for those who reached state pension age on or after April 6th, 2016. The full new state pension has increased to £241.30 per week, up from £230.25 the previous year. That's a rise of 4.8%, in line with the triple lock. Over a full year, that works out to £12,548.20. To get the full amount, you need at least 35 qualifying years of national insurance contributions and at least 10 qualifying years just to receive anything at all. If your national insurance record has gaps perhaps from time spent caring for children, unemployment, or living abroad, you may be receiving less than the full amount without realizing it. Check this immediately by visiting gov.uk and searching Check Your State Pension Forecast, or call the Future Pension Centre on 08 007 31 0181 if you haven't yet reached state pension age. Point 2. The basic state pension for those who reached state pension age before April 6, 2016. This has risen to £184.90 per week, up from £176.45, also a 4.8% increase. That's £9,614.80 a year. This group typically needed 30 qualifying years of national insurance contributions for the full amount. If you're on the basic state pension and think your payments haven't reflected this new rate, contact the pension service directly on 08 007 310469. Have your national insurance number ready when you call. It speeds everything up. Point 3. Pension credit. The benefit most pensioners don't realize they qualify for. This is the one I want you to pay closest attention to because an estimated hundreds of thousands of eligible pensioners across the UK still aren't claiming it. Pension credit tops up your weekly income if you're over state pension age and on a low income, even if you own your home, even if you have some savings. It can take your income up to a guaranteed minimum level, and crucially, claiming pension credit can unlock other entitlements too. Help with council tax, a free TV license if you're 75 or over, help with NHS dental treatment and glasses, and the warm home discount. To check if you qualify, go to gov.uk and search Pension Credit Calculator, or call the Pension Credit Claim Line directly on 08 009 9 1234. It only takes about 16 minutes to apply over the phone, and you can backdate a claim by up to 3 months. So if you've delayed, you haven't necessarily lost out yet, but the clock only allows you so much grace before that backdating window closes. Point 4. Attendance allowance for those over state pension age with a disability or long-term health condition. This is non-means tested, which means your income and savings don't affect it. There are 2 rates. The lower rate is £73.90 per week for those who need help during the day or at night, and the higher rate is £110.40 per week for those who need help both day and night, or who are terminally ill. This isn't just for serious conditions. Arthritis, mobility issues, sight or hearing loss, and ongoing health conditions can all qualify. You apply through gov.uk by searching Attendance Allowance Claim Form or by calling 08 007 31 01 22 to have a form posted to you. Point 5. Council tax support often missed entirely. This isn't run by the DWP directly, it's administered by your local council, which means rules and amounts vary depending on where you live. If you're a pensioner on a low income, you could be entitled to a reduction of anywhere from 25% up to 100% off your council tax bill. The way to check is to search your council name council tax reduction on gov.uk or simply phone your local council office directly. Don't assume you don't qualify just because you own your home. Eligibility is based on income and circumstances, not property status. Now let's quickly recap everything we've covered because there's a lot here and I want it to stick. If you reached state pension age after April 2016, you should now be receiving up to £241.30 a week under the new state pension. If you reached state pension age before April 2016, your basic state pension should now be £184.90 a week. Either way, check your national insurance record on gov.uk to make sure you're not missing qualifying years. If your income is low, check whether you qualify for pension credit by calling 08 00991234. This single benefit can unlock council tax help, a free TV license, and more. If you have a long-term health condition or disability and you're over state pension age, look into attendance allowance on 08 007 310122, remember? It's non-means tested. And finally, contact your local council directly to check what council tax support you might be entitled to, because this one is easy to overlook entirely. None of these payments arrive automatically just because you're entitled to them. The system in this country requires you to ask. So if anything in this video applied to you or to a parent, a neighbor, or a friend, please don't sit on it. Make the call this week, not eventually. If this helped you understand what you're entitled to, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you catch the next update the moment it goes live. And if you know someone, a parent, a relative, a neighbor who this could help, share it with them directly. Sometimes the people who need this information the most are the ones least likely to come across it themselves. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.